Girl, I'm trying to grow this channel, okay? I want to be somebody. I'm trying to go somewhere. Brand trip, perhaps? I don't know, but I am trying to get something done here, something accomplished. So if I got to shout it from the rooftops, go watch my channel, follow me on the social medias, that's what I'm going to do. In the club, we all fam. Okay. Well, let's get this day started. Good morning, boo. It is Sunday here, and it has been a long week, but today I have a few things that need to get done as far as like writing, recording videos, some little stuff like that. But then I also have a lash appointment at 4. I'm really just trying to reset for the week. So I'm gonna take y'all with me. We finna have a very interesting day. I need to clean. Y'all finna get the raw version of what my life looks like when it is disheveled and just kind of all over the place. I feel like I'm still recovering from my parents and my mother-in-law visiting, and I feel like I have not sat down since they came and left. And on top of that, you know, we're becoming more friendly with people, you know, hanging out with people more. And so there's just always something to do. It's always a kid's game, always a basketball game, football game, some type of game. And today my son is in a basketball tournament. I'm not going though. I opted out this weekend because they didn't tell us about the tournament until Friday. And I was just like, no. Like, no. I am tired. I am extremely tired. And so I was like, no, I just need to stay home. I need to be to myself. I was telling my husband that last night. I was like, you know, I've peopled enough and I just need my solitude. And I don't think it's a secret that I need to be alone sometimes. So I'm sending little Miss Faith with them. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to get my lashes done. I'm just going to take care of me today and get some rest. That's what my day looks like. So y'all come along with me. I'm already at the desk this morning because it's Sunday, which means that I send out my Sunday newsletter. And it has become like such a joy for me to write every week. And I would love to do them on Saturdays. And I think I'm going to have to change my schedule around to do them on Saturdays. But with all of the kids' games and stuff, Sunday tends to be honestly the slowest and easiest day to like get it done, where I can lay in the bed a little bit longer and still get the newsletter out in time. But just to be ahead of things, I think I'm gonna have to change it to Saturday. And so it's like my Unplanned Joy newsletter. It's where I just run down the week, run down little unplanned moments of joy, little moments of aha. I share like my favorite fall finds. I share just whatever I feel like sharing, and those that want to be a part of their world and want to read it and all those things, they join the newsletter. And so I always tell people, like, if you really want to know me, get on the newsletter, because that's where I feel like I'm sharing the bulk of my heart, and I'm sharing what brings me joy and who I am at my core. So this week, I know we just put out a YouTube video for fall fragrances and all of that. So I know that video is going out. But on top of that, I've been working behind the scenes on like a fall winter lookbook. It's something that I have really wanted to do for a really, really long time. If you didn't know by now, I love fashion. Like, I eat, sleep, breathe fashion. So it's one of those things where I've just wanted to kind of create a lookbook to send to my readers. Like, you know, this is how I put this together, da da da. And basically just all of my favorite finds as far as online shopping, in-person shopping, and all of that, and how I will pair the pieces together to create a wardrobe that you love. And I'm hoping that I can get that out. It's end of October, so I'm hoping by mid-November it's going in a newsletter. So that's something we've been working on. I need to get YouTube videos up today. Luckily for me, I had already recorded some, so I just need to edit and schedule them for Gold Mine and Coco channel. So we've been doing unboxing as part of Plantober. So it's like 2 more things that need to be unboxed. But then I also need to go ahead and plan for the week. But I need to record it while I'm doing it so that those become videos. And I edit and upload those to, girl, sometimes my mind just goes a million miles per hour, which is why I don't go nowhere without like this. This right here is my holy grail. This right here, let me tell you, I have to write all the things down, because if I do not, it is very chaotic, very hectic, and ain't no fun when Felicia got to go. So I'm just finna map out like what I need to get done today, because if not, I'll be late for my appointment. I won't shower and get ready in time. Like, girl, everything goes left when I don't map out all of the things. It's not that I want you here. Yeah. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. No. I fall for you every time I try to resist. You can't get away. On trees, beach views, living every day. All I wanna do is in the pictures on replay. The perfect sticker book for any and every Sunday is always my self-care Sunday sticker book. We recently created these, and yeah, I need the reminders all the time. Favorite sticker: you cannot pour from an empty cup. So we putting that right on top, girl, because ooh, like, I think it's just the peopling, y'all. I can only do so much peopling. I can only do so much. Stickers make me happy, so I'm always gonna put down a sticker. But this helps me to just have in front of me to know exactly what the plan is for the day, especially when it comes to time, because I'm somebody that can get looped into what I'm doing in the moment and forget all about the time. And then I look up and I'm in a panic mode. So that's what I'm trying to do a much better job at, is being mindful of like my time. But yeah, girl. So we're going to write today's email. I honestly have to think about like, what all did I do this week? I feel like I don't really know. I feel like I worked quite a bit. I feel like I really just sat in the house and like worked all week long. There weren't a lot of moments where I left the house and did a bunch of things. All right, girl. I have worked as much as I could possibly work up until this point. It's like 1:30 in the afternoon, but I did manage to get a lot accomplished. So the Felicia Jarrell video went up. I posted everywhere that I could think to post, from email, text message, YouTube post, Instagram post, Threads post, broadcast channel Girl, I'm trying to grow this channel, okay? I want to be somebody. I'm trying to go somewhere. Brand trip, perhaps? I don't know. But I am trying to get something done here, something accomplished. So if I got to shout it from the rooftops, go watch my channel, follow me on the social medias, that's what I'm going to do, okay? Because if I don't do it, who will? Period. But got that done. And so after the Felicia Jarrell side of things were done, I jumped over into Gold Mine and Coco mode. So I got the email sent out for this week. Thank God I had already written it. So literally all I had to do was pop in a picture. I love when I'm ahead. Like, I love when I'm just ahead of the game. I've already written, is it 3? I think 3 more emails for this week. And then, like, I need to get the Black Friday stuff up, get that rolling, get all those automations set. So I got a little bit of a good head start. And then I went to my videos for Plantober. I uploaded 3 videos back to back, child. I know that's not how you're supposed to do things, but I was ready to get away from the unboxings, and I had already planned to like showcase the sticker book today. So I just released all the videos from the unboxing for the system, the planner system, and then I posted the sticker book reel that I had made earlier in the week. I just been sitting on it, so I posted that on Instagram. I really need to get into like TikTok for Gold Mine and Cocoa. I'm not gonna lie, I do not be studying TikTok like that when it comes to Gold Mine and Cocoa. I've really been thinking about leaning into like GNC for TikTok because I already manage enough channels as is. It just feels like adding another one just feels overwhelming. And it could potentially grow the business, which is ultimately the goal. So I may just have to suck it up. But I really would love if like my customers would sometimes share the load. Sometimes I wish that they would like create good content without having to be nudged to, if that makes sense. Like, I am somebody that does not like asking anybody for anything. So the mere fact that in business you're always asking drives me up a wall. It's like, forget it, I don't want to ask y'all, I'll do it myself. Because part of me, the human part of me is like, what seems to be the problem? What's not clicking? Create the content, put the content out. That's what we're all doing nowadays. But then the other side of me is like, girl, you a business. At the end of the day, you just got to run your business. You got to do what you got to do. So I may just have to outsource some UGC for TikTok to like grow their channel and get some more customers, because we have to grow. We're just at that point now. Like, now that we're at the fulfillment center, everything is in place, ready for us to grow. The shipping is good, the quality is good, the products is good, the price point is right. Everything is in place. Now we just need the customers. So that's what I feel like I'm always working on. But it's 1:30. I really want to put my clothes up today. My lash appointment is at 4. So I have like 2.5 hours. I have to shower and all that. So I really only got like 2 hours. Well, I got to drive there. So I really probably only got like an hour 45. Something like that. So I need to put my clothes up. I need to clean this kitchen. I really need to clean my office. Like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, people coming to visit us throws me off. In every which way, it throws me off. It's just like, this is a lot. But I need my office clean, because like I feel like boxes are starting to stack up and it's driving me a little crazy. So I guess I'm gonna start with my office. I'm gonna move my way into the kitchen, and then hopefully I still have enough time to just go ahead and put all my clothes up. If I can do that, then I can do my makeup brushes and like the stuff on my bathroom counter when I come home tomorrow. Let's not push it. I can do it tomorrow. So that's what that's going to be. But I'm proud of myself, girl, because when I look at like my daily planner, when I look at the plans that I set forth, it's almost at that 2 o'clock mark, and I've done all the things. Period, poo. I'm really that girl. I'm really one of them ones. I really be about my business, and I need people to know. So I'm proud of myself. So I'm at a stopping point. I'm going to stop right here. One of the things that does help me like fast track that I recently came across and found out about on Threads is Claude AI. Now, I'm a ChatGPT girl. I've been using ChatGPT since ChatGPT came out, okay? We sisters. But like, Claude is definitely giving favorite first cousin. It's giving my favorite first cousin that God knew we weren't supposed to be sisters, because we wouldn't know how to act together. The way that Claude picked up on my tone of voice and like made all of my jibber jabberish condensed and made it make sense. Sold. sign me up. I'm finna sign up for a subscription. It really don't take much. Prove to me that you're worth all that you're talking about, and I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. So I'm about to sign up for that, and yeah, I'm here for it. Anything that makes my life easier, especially since I don't have like in-house employees, and anymore. I don't have the Breeze, I don't have the Jasmine, I don't have the Tyas, the Shays. I don't have people to bounce all these things off of that I usually would. So I have to do it with AI. And I do not pretend to be Superwoman. I don't try to be Superwoman. I have learned that you catch the waves and you ride them. And those of you that are thinking about diving into entrepreneurship, if you are not willing to keep up with the times are going to leave you behind. So I'm here for AI. AI helps me as a semi-solopreneur, I guess you could say. It's kind of weird. Like, I'm still trying to grasp the fact that, like, I don't have this whole staff anymore. But as a semi-solopreneur, I need Claude. I need Chat. I need, what else they got out there? I need them all. Because it's just me. And there's only so much I can do in the day. And still be a wife and be a mom. So let's clean this office, girl, because I just can't live like this no longer. Coming into this office every day seeing these boxes is about to drive me nuts.
I'ma take a bougie ass to Rodeo and then let her pick up whatever she want. CC Gucci, he gon' take her whatever she want. She piss me off, somehow she still get whatever she want. Talking about a nigga, I'm finna nail her as a home. Hit it in the shot, made her tell me what she want. Like I'm singing mix, I made her tell me what she want. She on a power trip again. I know pussy power got me buying shit again. Friends ain't jacking me, you must be lying to your friends. They know I'm a beast, I wake the giants up again. Shining once again. Ran it up, I told her mama, shot in my DMs. I'm right back in. Locked in. Shawty got that dress on, so the block is hot again. Think so when I hit it, sound like fucking ad-lib. Got her ass again. Then she got the tripping off another yet again. Got a nigga feeling like a sucker yet again. Close on my emotions, then I rush and let her in. Hurry up and let her in. I'ma take a bougie ass to Rodeo and then let her pick up whatever she want. CC Gucci, he gon' take her whatever she want. She piss me off, somehow she still get whatever she want. Talking about her nails, I'm finna nail her as a home. Hit it in the shop, made her tell me what she want.
Alright. So, this box here that we have had on the counter all week, honestly, is part of the upcoming, this is the Fall Felicia Jarrell Glow Up box. It is a box that I curate quarterly. I don't really tell a lot of people about it because I don't do hundreds and hundreds of them. I do in between 75 to 100 each quarter, and they always sell out. So it's not something that I promoted heavily in the past, but I think it's time for me to kind of like grow it and do a little bit more with it. But I started doing these last year where I basically curate a box. So think of it like TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls, maybe a couple of boutique stores, and maybe a little bit of high end, just like showing up to your doorstep in one box just for you, like Ulta and Sephora. So this box, some of the things that we included, it's always based on theme, but now I've changed it to just strictly saying summer glow up box, fall glow up box, winter glow up box, all of that. So this is the fall one, and one of my favorite skincare brands is Anua, and so I wanted to include this Heartleaf 77 Soothing Mask in it. It is such a good mask, and so this one I thought would be great for like the fall and winter. If you're looking to do masks, of course we're going into cold and flu season, so I thought that these were super cute. They are hibiscus toddies. They're basically hot toddies, and they have everything you need. The spoon, you get a few different sachets. I think it's like 8. Yeah, it's 8 servings in this box, and so it has apple, hibiscus, rosehip, cinnamon, elderberry, clove, cranberry, all of that in there. And really you just add your tequila and your honey if you want it. This here, girl, the best cuticle oil pen ever. I have this, I love it. It has like this little ball that you just roll around your fingers and the cuticle oil releases and you just rub it in. But it's so cute for like on the go and just having all of the things that you need. So I wanted to include that. This is one of my favorite face washes ever. It's by Chores. It is their low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. So I wanted to include these in everybody's box because it is absolutely one of my favorites. Of course, pump up on the vitamins. Love Black Girl vitamins, so we wanted to include Black Girl vitamins as well. This is just their once a day, so you're getting the multivitamin all-in-one that you need in the box. And then this here is actually a diffuser. It's cashmere and vanilla. It's a clear reed diffuser. One of my favorite brands that I just go to, Sweetwater Decor. You usually find them more in like Hallmark stores or more boutique stores and things like that, but I love every product that I've ever gotten from them, and so I thought it would be really nice to have a cashmere and vanilla diffuser because those are like two of my favorite scents. So you have that, and then I think there's like one more item coming for the lips. So you get anywhere from like 6 to 8 items a box. They usually range between $125, $150. I would like to get a little bit more into the higher end, so maybe going up to like $200 over time. But it seems like we're at a nice comfortable range for the people that are buying it. So I want to keep it, you know, at a good, decent range, but I also don't want to limit myself. So I don't know, but we were basically like testing out what the box size should be. So we got to go a little bit bigger because of this box, and we want to keep it in the packaging. So we ordered boxes that were just a little bit bigger, but we're getting ready to pack these up this week and ship these out to the customers. It is 2:20. I don't think I'm gonna have time to do much more. I can probably put all my clothes on hangers. I just may not be able to like organize them and all this stuff because I still need to get in the shower. I'm not gonna do my hair, so I'm gonna have to wear a hat today. That's what's gonna happen there. And I knew last night when I like wrapped my hair around that I was doing it real lazy, that I was doing it very carelessly. And sure enough, when I unwrapped it this morning, it showed. It was like, you should have just went to bed. There wasn't even no point of wrapping your hair. So I think I'm gonna run the Roomba while I'm away. So that way it can run across the whole house while nobody is here. Pick up that little stuff there. Let me go around to the other side. Because y'all, I have asked these people in this house, I don't know how many times, just keep the kitchen counter clean. Like, that's all I'm asking of you, is to keep the kitchen counter clean. Right. So, I have to take advantage of when they're not in the house. My husband, though, like, if I get it started, he'll step in and make sure that at least for like a day or two, I have a little bit of peace. But even he's gotten to the point where he's like, well, where do you want this? Where do you want me to put this? And I think that we've realized that, like, we are so grateful that we did not buy a house when we moved here, because we severely underestimated the amount of space that we actually need. So, like, we would have bought too small had we just purchased off the bat. So leasing was a great way for us to determine that, like, yeah, we do really like the area that we're staying in. We like our neighbors, we like the schools, but this house is too small. So we would have to move further back. Eventually, like when we get ready to buy a house, we're thinking everything pop off the way I needed to, 2 years. So in 2 years when we buy, we're definitely gonna go bigger for sure, because the houses that go further back in the neighborhood are bigger. So like this house, it's a good size. I mean, it's bigger than anything we ever had before. So don't take it as me not being grateful. It's just like my husband works at the kitchen counter. He doesn't have an office of his own. So that was like one of the things that we didn't really consider, was like, obviously we knew I had to have an office, right? Like, we knew that I was going to need an office, but at the same time, in Memphis, we had our own warehouse. And so he had his own office at the warehouse in Memphis. Now that we both work at the house, he doesn't have a space, so his computer literally is sitting on my kitchen counter. And y'all, I can't take it. So I think I'm gonna probably have to get, like, for now, a portable, like, desk kind of, and try to set him up in a way to where he can move around. But because he works on a desktop, I gotta figure that part out. But the kitchen's clean.
I don't know what it is that you've done to me, but it's caused me to act in such a crazy way. Whatever it is that you do when you do what you're doing, it's a feeling that I want to stay. 'Cause my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on my mind.
Oh, girl. There's no way this is gonna get done in the next 15 minutes. But what I'm gonna do is go ahead and lay out the shirts so that I can just put hangers on them. Probably gonna be, yeah. I've been looking for this shirt. Ugh. The Grinch shorts. Yes, yes. Your girl is doing Grinchmas this year. Your girl is doing Grinchmas this year. Her huge. This is all of the shirts, okay? This actually needs to go upstairs. Well, if I get it on the hanger. Okay. Knows I love me a good Farm Rio moment, baby. And my denim trench from Madewell. It ain't been cold enough to wear it, so it's just been sitting here. But the biggest thing is getting rid of the basket. Like, if I can get rid of the basket, I'm gonna put the clothes up. But if the clothes stay in a basket, I make no promises. Good morning, sis. It is Monday here. Whew, I made it through yesterday. There was a lot that went on yesterday, so I wasn't even able to, like, get back on and catch you up on all the things that transpired. Y'all know I was trying to put up my clothes, and so I managed to lay out all the clothes on the bed, but when I looked at the clock, it literally was like 2:45, and if I didn't get in the shower at that time, I wasn't gonna be able to shower, and that was not an option. So laid out the clothes on the bed and was like, all right, when I get home, I'm gonna put them all on hangers, hang them up, no problem. I did manage to get the bathroom clean, kitchen clean, office clean, so everything's good there. I'm super happy with that. But went to my lash appointment, and so I was trying out a new lash girl. Why, you ask? It wasn't because my lash girl wasn't doing a good job. It was simply because I realized that I have a habit of inconveniencing myself at the convenience of other people. It's almost like a toxic trait, if you will. I just have a tendency to try to be the person that goes along with the flow, even though on the inside I'm spiraling out of control. I am losing it. You know, I'm bubbling up. I'm trying not to say the thing that I really want to say. You know what I'm saying? So, I just realized at my last appointment that I didn't enjoy my experience. Like, I would be there every time every 2 weeks for 2.5, 3 hours. Like, it was just like, why am I here so long? So, like, if my appointment's at 11 o'clock, by the time I left her, my day was over. There was no coming back, sitting at the desk. It was like, girl, we might as well go hop and bop around TJ Maxx, Home Goods, and all that, because the day is gone. And I just could not figure out for the life of me why every single appointment it was like this. It wasn't like I was getting a full set. I'm getting a refill. Why? And it got to the point where I realized that I was so irritated because I would ask her, you know, so what time is it? Like during the appointment. And that it was just certain triggers that let me know, like, you are inconveniencing yourself because you like this person's personality. You like how kind this person is. You know, all that. But you really don't owe her anything. So why keep putting yourself in this position that you don't enjoy? Thus, I asked my esthetician and my friend. Well, my friend now, we're not going to say my esthetician anymore because me and Tony, we tight. We tight. But I had asked Tony who did her lashes because I thought her lashes were just so pretty. And Tony is so sweet, y'all. Like, she took it a whole nother step. She did, you know, have a lash girl that she recommended or whatever the case may be. But she was like, oh, well, she lives kind of far out from where you are. So I'm going to tell her to use my suite so that you can just come here and get your lashes done. Okay, Alexa. Rude. She always be talking when I'm talking, and I don't really appreciate it. Me and her got to have a conversation later. But anyway, and I just thought that that was the sweetest thing. I was like, oh, wow. Like, I didn't ask that, and she just took it upon herself to go out of her way and be like, you know, no, this is a far distance for you to drive. She should do it in my suite. So the young lady, Taylor, actually went to Tony's suite yesterday on a Sunday and was like, I can get you done at 4. It was a beautiful experience, y'all. It was wonderful. Full set, removal and full set. And I was out in less than an hour and a half. Yeah, that's what I need. Speed and convenience. That is what I need. You know, they used to say, the saying used to be, you want it cheap and fast, you know, and so on and so forth. I have always been, I want it fast and convenient. I don't care about the money. Fast and convenient is what I need. So it was great. So we did that. Well, when I left, I called my husband to see where he was with the kids because I knew that the basketball tournament was over. He's telling me that he is over in this new neighborhood. One of the guys that he's connected with here have moved into this new neighborhood, and he's trying to get everybody he knows into this neighborhood because of the potential equity that you can get. So, like, if you move in now while they're still building, a few years, you're going to have millions in equity, you know, quite a few $100,000 in equity at minimum. And so, you know, my husband sends me the address. Now, I'm thinking that I'm about to go and, you know, sit at their house and chill for a second. I had never met his wife, so this is going to be my first opportunity to meet his wife, which, by the way, she is beautiful. She is stunning. Like, I loved her personality. We might actually be able to be friends, girl. But anyway, so went there. I pull up to the address, y'all. Why are we at a model home? I've been bamboozled. I have been tricked. I'm like, what? So I pull up and I'm just looking at them standing on the side of the street like, what is happening here? And they are like, come on, we're gonna go look at this house. And I am just perplexed and confused because, y'all, we just moved here. We just moved. It ain't been a year. We just moved here. Why are we looking at model homes? Me and my husband have made an agreement. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know what year we're going to start looking. Why are we looking at model homes? And we didn't just look at one. Girl, we looked at 4. To the point where we went to, like, 2 of the houses didn't even have walls up. They just had the wood. We just walking through wood. And I'm visualizing wood. I'm just like, okay. All right. But it was so funny though, because like his friend Sam, he is like, he should definitely be a real estate agent. I will say that. He should definitely be a real estate agent, 100%. But he kept asking, you know, like he's showing me the house and stuff, and he keeps like asking, like, you know, so is this big enough for you? Da, da, da. And I was honestly like, no. Like, I want more. Like, no, I mean, it's nice. I like, don't get me wrong. The houses are big. The houses are nice. But if you're asking me what I want more. I want bigger, you know? So I'm like, well, I really feel like we need 2 office spaces because now I've realized that, hey, my husband needs somewhere to work. And he's like, I can work anywhere. No, you can't, because if you keep working on my kitchen counter, we are going to square up. stop it. So no, you can't just work anywhere. And I'm like, I really need, so there was one house where like the office had like this nook in it that was honestly perfect for like photography and recording videos and all the stuff that I do for Gold Mine and Coco. It was literally like a perfect little nook. It had shelves and stuff where I could display product. Like I could make it kind of like a mock situation. And then it had like built-in shelving, which I'm dying to have built-in shelving. But like on top of that, I was like, well, I also need a storage closet because all of the product samples come to my house. And so over time, it's becoming a lot. Like, you know, when I moved into this office, again, things that I did not consider. When I moved into this office, I had a warehouse to go and store product samples. I no longer have that. We do have a storage unit, but it looks like we're going to have to get a bigger size because where are all these product samples going? It's either that or I just do 50-11 giveaways. I don't know about that. So, did that. Y'all, we ended up back at their house. I did get a chance to meet his wife. Like I said, lovely, lovely soul. I definitely think that like I could vibe with her and we could get along very well. I love immediately, like, she stand on business. You could tell she stand on business, and I love a woman that stand on business. So I just liked her. I liked her a lot, and got her number. You know, we talked. Y'all, he was trying to get us to stay for dinner. You know, he was trying to feed the kids. Everything. We were like, well, we were going to go to Texas Roadhouse, whatever. So we ended up leaving, I guess, like 8:30. Went to Texas Roadhouse, which means we didn't get home till 10. So I didn't have a chance to talk to you. I just didn't. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. I'm definitely one of them friends to be like, I'm going to call you back, and then it'd be 3 weeks later. But just know that the intent was there. However, now I have to jump on this meeting. So every Monday, I have a meeting with my VA. And I really should stop saying my VA because she's really like my OBM, but she does either or. It can go either way. But we have a meeting every Monday morning at 10 a.m. unless one of us have something come up. So about to jump on that meeting and then get into my work for the day because I need to send emails for the day, which I have not yet done. Honestly, I laid in bed today. Like, you know, you have to prepare me for when I'm be out and about, and I wasn't prepared, so I had to kind of recuperate this morning a little bit. So I'm just now like getting up. Thank God I had already set some things in place, like pre-scheduled certain things. So, you know, your girl feels accomplished. I feel really good about myself. I need to pre-schedule everything out for this week because I think I did like Instagram. I think I did it through Sunday. I don't think I did it through Monday. So let me check. Yeah, I need to post for today and just get everything else scheduled for the rest of the week, and then work on Black Friday stuff. Marika, we're shooting Wednesday, so tomorrow is going to be my day to like work on that. Work on pulling clothes. What are the looks? What are the things I want to post on LTK? Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. We're going to get it done. So I made me a very big breakfast this morning. If you are trying to figure out how to get all of your protein in, I'm going to tell you, like, the easiest way that I have figured out how to do it. Costco has these steak bites and chicken bite packs. They come in like little snack size portions, or they're actually probably portion control. But they're 20 grams a pack, right? 20 grams a pack. So in the morning, I try to put 2 packs. I try to down 2 packs in the morning for my bread. That's 40 grams, right? Got some eggs, got some fruit. I actually did grab some croissant bread. I don't think I'm going to get to it. I don't think I'm going to eat it, but...
Recording in progress.
You know, we do the best we can around here. But this allows me to at least know that I started off with 40 grams, and then I just have to get in, you know... I think I'm trying to do 100 grams a day. So I just got to get in 60 more grams between the next 2 meals. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Good morning.
And I don't like protein shakes, so I'm not doing that.
Are you finishing up a call?
I'm not finishing up a call, girl. I'm recording. But anyway, girl, I got to get to this meeting, so I'll talk to y'all later. if I look like I'm stressed, 9 times out of 10 I am. However, it has been an interesting day after I got off the meeting with Janaea, and we did all that we were doing and talking about and stuff. I really just went into straight up work mode. Like, I have been sitting here working all day, and honestly, it's cool because, like, on Mondays I prefer those to be my admin days. I really like to front load my week so that I can frolic in the sun Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then start all over again on Monday. But today I've spent a lot of time, like, I'm trying out, I told y'all, Claude AI, so I'm trying to teach it who I am. Instagram just introduced a new AI system, so I have been teaching that AI who I am, what the brand voice is, and all of that, which is actually a really cool feature because it allows Instagram to, like, respond. Y'all finna go? Oh, okay. It allows Instagram to respond to comments, DMs, replies, like all the things as if it were you. So that's cool. Faith came home and immediately asked if Ava could come over and play. So they are now here playing. My husband and TJ are getting ready to go to practice, and I'm getting ready to finally record a YouTube video. I would have liked to get this done earlier in the day, but honestly, I just really need to get laser focused in on what I was doing, and try to get that done, responding to comments, not comments, but like responding to emails, checking my ClickUp, just, girl, work, just work. So yeah, it's just one of those things. There's always something. The bulk of my day has been trying to get a customs clearance. Woo. So essentially what this means is we have a shipment. We have about 50 boxes that are set to arrive. We were hoping that they would arrive last week, with our treasure chest subscriptions as well as our wallets. That, girl, it's been a long story. I don't even want to unpack that, but we were hoping they would arrive last week. So got a call on Friday, didn't know who was calling me. It was customs clearance. Talked to the manufacturer. We're trying to get back in touch with them. I've called 2-3 numbers today. Then finally I just gave it to my husband. Like, you figure out who to talk to because I'm exhausted and I'm not going to get anything done if I keep trying to do this. So he finally got the information that we needed. Talked to customs. And what customs is basically when you're shipping from overseas, customs receives the products. Sometimes you have to get a clearance if your manufacturer doesn't do it for you, which mine did not. So we have to get this clearance, which further delays the shipment from actually getting to our fulfillment center. And so the longer this clearance takes, the longer the fulfillment. And clearance can be a beast. Like, sometimes it can be super tedious. They can ask you 50 million questions. Like, they sent us quite a few forms to fill out. So it's just, girl, it's just like, can you just please deliver my shipment so that people can be happy? That's really all I want, is for people to be happy. But I'm clearing out my emails yet again. I feel like all day it's emails. It just makes me feel like this, y'all. Yeah, emails are a lot. Emails are a lot. Then I found out the one product that I was waiting on for the glow up box, I reached out to them because I'm like, hey, y'all was supposed to ship it, Friday. Where is the shipment notification, the tracking? They just responded to me. Let me read you this email. It says, at first, I apologize for the delay. The item is currently being restocked and we are experiencing an unexpected delay. We expect it will take about 2 weeks for the products to reach you. If you're willing to wait, we'd be happy to include some complimentary products with your order as a thank you for your patience. Alternatively, if you need the item sooner, we can offer a similar alternative or cancel the remaining order. So I respond like, okay, so what are my options? Have not received this response yet. And this is what my days look like, where I am just constantly putting out fires, it feels like. And so what I'm trying to do is get to the point where I don't have to put out fires. That's what I'm trying to get to. Good morning, sis. So it is finally Friday. Oof. Girl, it's finally Friday. And I am currently sitting at my desk waiting on my husband to get ready because we have to go to the warehouse today. Our anniversary boxes finally got delivered. Thank you, Jesus. And they started shipping them and stuff, but they came across 30 boxes that were actually, they're trying to determine if they're damaged, like the box itself, not the items. And so when she said 30, I was like, now if she would have said 5, I would have been like, all right, no problem. When she said 30, I was like, girl, we sold these boxes. So we have to go up there and look at them in person and verify, because at the fulfillment center, like, they'll say a dent in the box is like a little, like, it could be a little, it's damaged, right? So I have to go see them in person to verify if the boxes themselves are actually damaged. And if they are, if we're not able to save any of them, then I have to choose 30 random customers to reach out to and ask them how would they like us to handle it. And I mean, there's several options. Like, we can send them the items without the box. We can still send them the box. We can send them the box and potentially offer them like a $15, $20 gift card. Yeah. So give them options. People always want options, so we give them options and they come back and say, this is what we want done. Now, 9 times out of 10, what you always are hoping for is the customer is like, I don't care about that box, send me my shit. So that's always the prayer. The prayer is always, girl, just send me my stuff. But that's what we got going on. And then I currently have another order that is stuck in customs, and I am trying to get it out of customs. So I have to basically focus on that today and figure out what all I need to do in order to get this thing out of customs so that we can get those orders in and begin to deliver those orders. It's like a never-ending cycle of putting out fires. And I think that's why probably in this next, maybe in this next year or two, I'm going to be looking to replace myself. Like, the more that I think about it, because I do want to sell the company, I have to go from founder and CEO to just founder. Doesn't mean that I don't have a hand in the company or anything like that, but I feel like there needs to be another CEO, and maybe I can be chief of design, head of design, and founder or something like that. There needs to be a CFO, chief financial officer. There needs to be a CMO, chief marketing officer. And of course, my husband is COO, chief operations officer, but he would need to actually move to VP of operations. And then we would have a COO, and it would trickle down from there, and just create a true system, a true organization where people own their roles. Right now, I'm starting over in a way from experience, and not from scratch, but I'm starting over from experience because I don't have the staff and all those things anymore. So it's like we are juggling a lot of roles all at the same time. And I'm just realizing, not just realizing, I've known it, but it's becoming more and more clear to me every single day. I don't want to do all of the roles. I literally have no interest. I want to do what I am best at. And that's it. So let somebody else have the stress of it all. But the thing with selling the company too is like I can be CEO and founder up until the point that I sell it. And typically what happens is that when another company buys your company, they like for the CEO to stay on as the CEO for maybe another year or two just to get their bearings, you know, set up their own systems, figure out what they want to change, figure out the mind of the business. And then from there, the CEO departs with their checks, their things, and that company is now owned by somebody else. And so I doubt that the CEO position will change, but what does need to happen is I need to bring in that CFO, that CMO, you know, all of the other positions so that it is running fluently when that time comes for me to sell it. So that's like every time these things come up, every time I'm putting out fires, I'm like, how many more years? How many more years do I have? Because, girl, it's a lot. It's a lot. I have to give these people like PLA. Okay. All right, girl. So we made it back home. It is 2:57 in the afternoon. It has been a long day. We went to the warehouse this morning. Well, the fulfillment center. We went to the fulfillment center this morning. And when we got there, like she had told me before, she thought it was approximately 30 boxes that had been damaged. Turns out it was 24. So she was spot on. We went through every single one by one. There was only 6 that we could save. But what we ended up doing was going live, talking to my customers, and basically just saying to them like, hey, there's a couple of boxes that the outer box is damaged, but the actual products themselves are perfectly fine. If anyone is happy to take one of those, and it was only like, we only needed like, I think 12 or 13 people that were willing to take one of those boxes. But we will send you your stuff and also give you a $25 gift card in lieu of the damaged box. And we had an overwhelming amount of customers like, yeah, I don't care about that box. Send me my stuff. So, thank you, Jesus. That worked out. We showed them all the things. And then I found out that we had like more product in the fulfillment center that I actually forgot about. Forgot we had ordered. So we have extras of like the folios, the shrinkage rate. Like there are extras, and it was exciting news for me because this season of entrepreneurship has just been ghetto. Like, there's no other way to put it. It has been hard. Sales have been down all around, not just for me, just across the board. I'm seeing companies close every single day, and I'm just trying to figure out what is going on in the world. Election week is next week, you know, so there's all of that stuff that's going on top of everything. And so my Q4 looks nothing like it did last year. Like last year we did 4 times what we did last month. Welcome to the world of entrepreneurship. So now that we are walking into November, my hope is just that November picks up with all of the Black Friday deals and all of those things. But it was exciting because it gave me something to sell. It gave me more items to be like, okay, let's try to push these items, get these items out, and generate some cash flow for the company. Because it's nothing like being in the spot where you can't go left, right, up, down. You don't know if you're going to be able to sustain. You know, those are the worst in business, is not knowing if you're going to be able to sustain. And unfortunately, when you are a minority-owned business, funding and things like that are just not readily available to you. And also, the other part that you have to consider is, should I even accept funding? Because I don't necessarily have the reassurance in this season that I'm going to be able to pay said funding back. So it's like a double-edged sword where, yeah, there may be somebody that's offering you money, but it's like, can I actually afford to pay that money back? Because why put yourself further in the hole if you don't have to? So, yeah, and been there, done that, made all of those wrong choices, still paying for some of them. So now I'm like super cautious about the decisions that I make in business. It's also why I prefer right now in this season where everybody's just like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm going to be open in the next 3 months. I'm just like, pre-order. Pre-order, because at least that way I have a decent gauge of how much is going to get ordered. And also, even if I have to order a little bit more than what's actually purchased, I can price it correctly, right? That's the other thing. Are you pricing yourself correctly? So there's just so many different factors. But we ended up going golfing. Well, I didn't golf because I don't have my clubs yet, but my husband has his. So we went to golf lessons. He had some golf lessons today. So we ended up doing that. And it was, thank God, a cool day outside. So the air actually felt really, really good. So I was able to do that and just kind of chill. So we ended up doing that. And then we went to lunch together. We just talked a little bit like about the business and about Black Friday. And he dropped me off at the house to go get our daughter from school. So I'm really just waiting on my babies to get home. I'm finishing up some work now. It's not really a whole lot to do because I did most of my work earlier in the week. But I'm finishing up just a little, like making sure SMS texts are scheduled for the weekend, making sure emails are scheduled for the weekend, like all these things. I like to get, if I'm going to do it week to week, I like to get everything done basically from a Monday to a Monday so that I can truly enjoy my weekend. Monday, I'm not feeling scatterbrained. I'm just picking up and starting everything from that Tuesday onward. So that's pretty much how I prefer to operate. But I want to eventually get to the point where it's like month to month. And then eventually, maybe even 3 months. But baby steps, right? So just mastering week to week and then like being able to take it from there. But my biggest thing is like being able to enjoy my weekends. That's my biggest thing because my kids, one of the things that I told them moving here was that mommy's going to be able to have more time with you. Like I'm going to be able to have you're going to be able to have my undivided attention. And so I want to make good on my promise in being present for my kids, going to their games, doing activities with them, going shopping, going out to eat, and letting them explore Texas, all these things. So in order to do that, I got to do my work, period. And I try to get that done in advance. But outside of that, it's going to be a chill night. It's Halloween here. I do not celebrate Halloween. I never have. I've never worn a costume. None of those things. I know, but it's never been a thing in my life. I did Hallelujah night as a kid, but I also didn't wear a costume. And so as an adult, I just never had a desire to indulge. But my husband has always done it, and he's always taken the kids, and they're fine with it and all those things. So they're going to go out. I'm going to sit here and chill. Catch up on some shows that I've been wanting to catch up on and just get some rest. I may go get a massage right before I go to bed. There's a place over here where you can like walk in all the way up, I think until like 9:30, 10 o'clock and get a massage before you go to bed. Listen, sis, you talking about true luxury in life? That is true luxury. Okay, so may do that tonight. I need to go get my hair washed somewhere because I can't keep wearing this hat. Like, even though the hat is fly, because we all just out here trusting God, period. The hat is hatting. But, yeah, I need to get my hair washed. So I'm thinking about going to Dry Bar. Either, probably tomorrow or Sunday. But thinking about going to Dry Bar and just letting them wash and blow dry it. I can curl it. I can do all this stuff myself. But letting them wash it. And that's it, girl. That's been my week. It's been a good week. It's been a good week. A lot has happened. We sold our land today. So that's done. Thank God for that. Everything in Memphis is done. So now it's time to build our life in Texas.